All I want All I want All I wanna be, I know. Hello guys and welcome to QualityShot. Welcome to this live play-by-play commentary of the Geneva Open matchup between Casper RUUD and JJ Wolf. I'm your host for today's live play-by-play comms. My name is Ash and I'm looking forward to having as many of you guys joining me for this matchup. Any of Casper RUUD fans, any Americans, any JJ Wolf fans? Should be a good indicator of both of these players' current form going into the French Open. Casper RUUD, of course, a back-to-back champ here, looking to go for a third title in a row in Geneva. Certainly likes it here. Sure, many of us are aware of how good a clay court player he is. Not had the best year, but looking to change that. Got to the semis in Italy, so looks like he's building towards a decent run of form going into Paris. So let's see how he does today. Few comments from earlier that I'll just get up. So MJ saying go RUUD, and Ivan saying let's go Wolf. Tim says since there's only one of each, I'll say go 3 sets. May the best player on the day win. And Ghost says, did y'all see the emo racket smash? Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter actually. Pretty wild. Pretty successful racket smash, to be fair. But yeah, that guy absolutely lost the plot. I'm coming up a little dark on the screen, guys, so let me just try and turn the light on. Improve quality. Give me 1 sec. Bear with me, guys. All right, hopefully that's a bit better. Peaches in the building says, good afternoon, QualityShot fam. Good afternoon, Peaches. Good to see you. Hope you're well. And Tim says he's improving the quality of the shot. I like that. Tim's another one of the very many witty QualityShot viewers we've got. Your guys' ingenuity never ceases to amaze me. So quick-witted. But yeah, I hope that's a bit better. So players just concluding their warm-up, and we're about to get going real soon. Let me know your predictions for this matchup. Me personally, I'm backing RUUD in 2, just given his track record here. Nothing to go by in terms of a head-to-head, so first match between these two. But it's been a good year for JJ Wolf. Done some good things, and looking rather snazzy with the sun cream. He's absolutely drenched his face in sun cream, factor 50, so should be a well protected JJ Wolf. And RUUD's gonna start us off here, serving out wide, forehand return, but that serve from RUUD was wide. So second serve from the Norwegian going into the net. Sorry, the previous one was a let, so it's another second serve coming. Serve from RUUD to the forehand of Wolf. Into out forehand now from RUUD. Backhand down the line from Wolf. RUUD on the run with the forehand. Backhand cross from Wolf. Goes long. 15 love. Peaches says, afternoon, Ash. I don't know if that actually improved the quality of the shot, Tim, to be honest. Let me know, how do I look, guys? It's very sunny in London today, which makes a change. So trying to combat that somehow and make sure the quality of the stream is still up to standard. But yeah, unforeseen weather conditions. So a wide from RUUD, backhand now from Wolf. But serve is long, so double fault from RUUD, 15 all. Serve now from RUUD into the net. I know we've got a few RUUD fans in the QualityShot family, and let me know, guys, how do you feel Casper's going to do in Paris? Okay, into the rally here at 15 all. Massive into out forehand from Wolf, but it's overcooked. 30-15. But yeah, how do you guys see Casper faring? Definitely a strong clay court player, but not really had the year he'd hoped for so far. But I think he's getting there. Serve down the tee from RUUD is a good one. Wolf goes wide on the return, 40-15. But yeah, I think can expect a decent run at the French Open from RUUD. Getting to the semis in Rome was a big step, I think, and I wouldn't be surprised if he performs well at this tournament. And it's an easy put away at the net there for RUUD to seal that first game. He leads 1 love. I mean, RUUD probably should have performed better against Rune. He had was up a set and a break, I think, in their semi. So it was very close, really, to making the final there. And a 2-time winner in Geneva, certainly a tournament that can help him build his confidence towards Paris. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. Sean in the building says, just saw Ima's racket smash Ghost. Crazy. Yeah, Ima's a bit of a hothead. All right, Wolf to serve now at love 1. Mana in the chat says, yo, Ash, going for a walk, so I'll lurk this chat. Nice. Enjoy your walk. It's a nice day for it out here. All right, Wolf to serve. The American goes down the tee, goes long. Second serve now from JJ Wolf to the backhand of RUUD, who goes into the net with a return. RUUD very, very far back in the court. And just couldn't get the lift on that ball there off the return. It's got a unique serving routine. Now he serves to the backhand of RUUD. Cross court forehand from Wolf. Cross court backhand from RUUD. Good forehand there from Wolf. Just missing. So 15 all. But yeah, he does that thing that Chapo does where he bounces the ball through his legs. And he seems to be very sideways on when he serves. Very sideways on. I haven't really watched too much of him, so this is a bit of a education for me. Into the rally here at 15 all. Forehands to forehand. Backhand cross now from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. RUUD going into out forehand. Backhand line from Wolf goes long. 15-30. But yeah, he's got a a unique image, I'd say, Wolf. Pretty wild haircut. Sun cream, like the cricketers would do. And it says John Isner start with the leg thing. Okay, I didn't know that. John is the trendsetter, clearly. Serve out wide from Wolf. Backhand return from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf is wasteful. He goes into the tram lines. Gives RUUD 2 early break points. RUUD's backhand looking solid in this opening game. Serve from Wolf into the net. Trying to survive. Break point down here. Goes down the tee. Into out forehand now from RUUD. And into the net from Wolf. Not timing anything right now. And he pays the price. Casper RUUD with a very early break of serve. He leads 2-love. Max in the building says, hey Ash, Fazan and everyone. Hello Max. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Max says, if only Lexi were here. Where is Lexi? Team RUUD. Serve from RUUD into the net. Second serve to the body of Wolf, who goes to the forehand. Massive into out forehand from RUUD. Really, really good forehand. No chance for JJ Wolf there. Good kick on the serve and great forehand. Just wondering whether Wolf should might be wise to step back a bit further, because he had to take a few balls super high up. And sometimes on the clay, it is worth giving yourself that extra room. So from RUUD out wide, backhand return from Wolf. Into out forehand from RUUD. Backhand down the line from Wolf. Forehand down the line from RUUD. Backhand into the net from Wolf. I think I said RUUD, didn't I? RUUD. Anyone in the chat been to Geneva? I've got a friend who lives there. Just spoke to recently after a while. Reconnected. Serve out wide. Good return there from Wolf. Backhand slice from Wolf. In forehand from RUUD is really, really good though. Looking super aggressive and taking the ball super early on the forehand wing so far, Casper RUUD. And he's reaping the rewards right now. Serve out wide, backhand return. Into out forehand from RUUD. Steps in on the short ball. This time goes long. So a bit of commentator's curse there. 40-15. Can't imagine he'll be too shaken by that unforced error though, RUUD. It's been a good start from him so far, and he's looking to consolidate the early break. Race into a 3-love lead. First serve from RUUD into the net. Now a second serve to follow goes into the body of Wolf. Goes with the forehand return. Forehand from RUUD is big, and Wolf goes wide. So it's been a great start from Casper RUUD. Norwegian needs 3-love at the changeover. Guys, if you're enjoying this live play-by-play comms, if you're enjoying the content right now at QualityShot, please drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Just doing a check. 5.36k subscribers. What a number, as Ronaldo would say. But yeah, always looking to add to that, and just seen that 1.5k videos, it says. So big ups for Zam and all the other commentators as well. The ever-growing team, which is really cool to see. I know we had Anthony on yesterday for his first stream, which is exciting. The rest of us made sure we showed him some love in the group chat. But he said a little inside goss from the QualityShot commentary group chat. Everyone was saying how nice a comment section, how nice a viewership you guys are. So it's all love. It's all love. Jermaine says, is Casper favourite to win this tournament? I'd say definitely. I'd say definitely in terms of number one seed, and he's won here previous two occasions. So I'd say he's got a very high chance of winning this one. Albeit Dimitrov perhaps pose a threat. He looked really good against Carbayes Baena earlier. Big serve from Wolf and unreturnable. 15 love. But yeah, you got Fritz in the mix as well. So a few contenders for sure. Nice forehand down the line there from Wolf. Fazan says, hey all. Max says, I hope Casper can defend his points for Roland Garros. Likewise. So from Wolf goes long. Ghost says, Team Emo all day. That umpire chair, how they come in. Serve down the tee. Backhand return from RUUD. Into out forehand now from Wolf. Backhand cross from RUUD. Into out again goes Wolf. Now forehand line from RUUD. Forehand on the run by Wolf. Forehand line by RUUD again. Slice backhand from Wolf has absolutely bamboozled Casper RUUD there. I don't know whether it landed on the line and just did him with the bounce. But means it's 40 love. And Wolf now with the chance to get on the board in this match. Jermaine says, if Casper plays like he did against Holger, he should at least go far at RG. Definitely. Serve down the tee from Wolf. Big forehand now from Wolf. Forehand from RUUD. Forehand line from Wolf is massive, and RUUD can only get a bit of racket onto that. And it's a big pump of the fist from Wolf as he's arrived at this matchup. RUUD leads 3-1. And yeah, as well, Jermaine, you know, as you said, well, Casper played well against RUUD, and he's got a good record at Roland Garros. Made the final there before. So I'm thinking he's starting to turn his season around. Hopefully, because I do like him. As a player and as a bloke, it seems like a nice guy. Serve down the tee, backhand return, goes long from Wolf. So Max says, Ghost, I read a tweet where Ema smashed his racket to the umpire's chair. Yep. You should see it though, Max. Seeing is believing. Ema went psycho with it. Serve into the trams by RUUD. So second serve for Wolf to look at 15 love. Serve out wide. Backhand return from Wolf lands in. Into out forehand from Wolf goes long though. 30 love. Max says, I'm not sure if Arthur Fees would have won if that didn't happen with Ema. What was the score actually? I didn't check. 6-5. So Eddie concluded the first set. Or didn't even conclude. Great return from Wolf on the forehand wing there. Absolutely dispatching the wide serve from RUUD. 30-15. Ghost says, poor JJ. His team won't let him bang. He has to do this grandma shot business on clay. On his American blood for that kind of thing. into the rally here before Wolf going long with the forehand slice. Joe says, hey guys. Hey Joe. Welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Jermaine says, was it that serious for Ema to smash his racket like that? I don't really know the context. But I'm sure Ghost will enlighten us. Yeah, Fees was playing great. Apparently broke Ema twice in a row, I believe. Hence the rage. Jermaine says, haven't seen it by the way, but based on what I'm hearing, it wasn't good. So from RUUD to the body of Wolf. Into our forehand from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. Backhand cross from RUUD. And from Wolf. And from RUUD. Still they go on the backhands here. Before Wolf clips a net and goes out. So RUUD holds 4-1 in this opening set. Pretty convincing stuff so far on serve from Casper RUUD. Just what the doctor ordered if you are a fan of the Norwegian. Says, hey Joe. At Jermaine, you're right. It wasn't good. It was effing great. Ghost says, more racket abuse, please. Ghost is an agent of chaos. Jane in the building. Hi, Jane. I'm back in JJ Wolf. I had a grudge for a long time when it comes to my kiddo. Casper didn't sign her tennis ball at the US Open. Team JJ then. Team JJ it is. Sean says the chair just got in the way. Look how friendly this chat is. Joe says, what a punk that Casper. And Max says, another one bites the dust for Ema, I guess. Cedric. Hi, Cedric. Big up chats, lurking and working. Cedric got the rhymes. Ghost says, how come Ema is more Viking than RUUD? Good question, Ghost. Now, RUUD is seems like suppressing his Viking side. All right, serve from Wolf into the net. Trying to keep up with RUUD in this first set. Serve now to the forehand of RUUD, who goes well wide. 15 love. RUUD got some snazzy looking purple shorts on. Only I could pull those off. Serve out wide from Wolf. Now he goes with the backhand, as does RUUD. Cross court, they go. Good depth there from Wolf. Again on the backhand. Here they keep going on the backhand cross. Now RUUD switches up going backhand line, and it pays off because Wolf had to scamper along the baseline there, and in the end can only prod it into the net on the forehand. 15 all. Max says, I miss when Sweden won Grand Slams during the Borg, Wilander and Edberg era. Serve out wide to the forehand of RUUD. Wolf going long on the forehand. 15-30. Yeah, the only slam that Ema's capable of is definitely when he's smashing his racket. Serve from Wolf goes wide. The glory days of Sweden. Max is harking back towards. Ooh, wrong foots. RUUD with the ace down the tee. JJ Wolf. Go says, yeah, I want to take Casper out for some lagers and axe tossing. Got to help him open up and tap in his inner Nordic war machine. I mean, pre-French Open, that could be the difference maker. Goes to Borg, Wilander, and Edberg were fantastic. Sweden has produced some talent, haven't they? Yeah, that's some list. To be fair. big shoes for Ema to fill. Serve down the tee, back and return from RUUD. Good forehand from Wolf. In forehand from RUUD. Back, wasteful forehand from Wolf there. Not patient enough, not sticking at it. And it's break point Casper RUUD to set up a breadstick opportunity. Jane says Ema had a good run at the City Open last year. This is true, yeah, this is true. Credit due where credit is due. Good memory from Jane. Serve from Wolf into the net. Second serve to follow. Wolf needing to survive really here if he's got any chance of getting something from this first set. Into the rally. Oh, great backhand down the line from Wolf, taking it really early there and pummeling that one down the line. Jermaine says Magnus Norman too. Max says Ghost, I agree, and also music as well. True that. They got ABBA, right? ABBA are Swedish, right? I don't want to sound dumb. It's a bit before my time, but ooh, nice drive volley from Wolf after a good serve. So good couple of points there from Wolf, but can he close it out? Jermaine, well, he's not on the level, but still. Joe says, I feel like RUUD is the kind of guy who keeps it all inside himself, and then one day totally flips out and takes a cricket back to all the watermelons in the farmer's market. That's rather emotive. So out wide, forced RUUD well wide there. Now Wolf approaches and puts away the short ball on the forehand. So great recovery there from JJ Wolf. And RUUD leads 4-2 in the opener. Peter says, come on, Fireman Wolf. And Max says, yes, ABBA is from Sweden. Also Roxette and Ace of Base as well. So Sweden, they're hitting on the music, on the tennis, everything. Serve from RUUD down the tee. Deep return from Wolf. Into out forehand from RUUD. Backhand from Wolf goes long. 15 love. Serve from RUUD out wide. Backhand goes into the trams from Wolf. 30 love. So goes. Would recommend Iconopop. They have that song. I don't care. I love it. It's kind of my jam. Do I know that song? Let me check it out. So down the tee, backhand return from Wolf, backhand cross from RUUD. Backhand is spooned up by Wolf, but lands into out forehand from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf, backhand cross from RUUD. Into out forehand from Wolf and from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. Into out forehand from RUUD into the net. 30-15. Cedric says Wolf mullet. Fire emojis. Yeah, the mullet is back in style apparently. Who'd have thought? Ghost says, break here, JJ. Come on. Well, he's taken that point. Can he build something now? Serve out wide. Backhand return from Wolf has got really good depth. Has it? Too much? Yes, just too much. Unlucky. Nice attempt, though, from Wolf. But does mean it is 40-15. Serve out wide. Forehand return from Wolf. Forehand line from RUUD's really good. Backhand on the stretch from Wolf. Into him forehand from RUUD. Great switch up. And he holds 5-2. He leads in the opener. Guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, then please drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really does mean a lot. And make sure you stay tuned for the content that is to come as we head towards the French Open. I know Fazan has got big plans, so you do not want to miss it. Max says, I was surprised that Casper reached the semis again in Rome. Before Rome, he would lose early of his recent results, despite winning a title in Portugal. Yeah, he won in Storrel, right? But he's not had a great year overall. I think I read the other day his head-to-head was 15-10 this year. So it's not been all that happy reading, but I think he is building up towards... well, I think he's getting going in terms of 2023. RUUD says, Jermaine says, RUUD messed his season up by not taking time off during off-season. Perhaps. Good observation there, Jermaine. Maltese Discomate is here. Woohoo! Says, good evening. Good evening to you too, Discomate. Joe says, the off-season is getting shorter every year. Now they have to do this United Cup thing. The tour is too long. I hear that. I hear that. Okay, so Wolf now serving to stay in the opening set. He goes down the tee. Goes long. Serve is long again. So gifts that point to RUUD. Love 15. Jermaine says, I agree, goes off season way too short. Serve out wide. Backhand return from Wolf. Backhand into the net. Sorry, from Wolf. Love 30. RUUD now just 2 points away from taking the opener. This says Ghosty. I wonder how long the off season in basketball, Max asked. I'm definitely not the person to ask regarding that. I feel like it's fairly long though, because isn't the playoffs sort of around now? But then I feel like I don't really hear too much, certainly in England, about what's happening on with what's going on with the basketball for most of the year, to be honest. I know whenever I go on summer holidays to America, there was never any basketball on. There's always baseball, pretty much. Serve into the net from Wolf at 15:30. Goes out wide, backhand return from RUUD into out forehand from Wolf. And a backhand into the net from RUUD. 30 all. Jermaine says, think the finals are in June for NBA. I feel like it's around now, isn't it? Yeah. Or the playoffs and that. Jermaine says, so from like October to June is basketball season, I think. It's a pretty long off season. Serve down the tee. Goes long. I mean, I'm a big football fan, and it's a bit weird because obviously at the World Cup this year, so there was a break in the Premier League and other leagues for that matter. Good serve there from Wolf and RUUD going wide. 40-30. Coach says NBA is about 7 months if you suck, 82 games, but 8 or 9 months if you make the playoffs. Everyone gets about 3 months off regardless. Serve down the tee is an ace and means that Wolf holds, forces RUUD to serve for the set. 5-3, the Norwegian leads. Sean says, LeBron seems like he's been around forever. He does, isn't he? Isn't he like the top scorer in basketball history or something? I don't know who's winning the GOAT debate in basketball. Is it Michael Jordan or LeBron? Serve from RUUD is a let. Serve from RUUD now goes long. Second serve coming up. And this serve is out wide from RUUD. Great serve, sending Wolf miles off the court, and he can only go into the net. 15-love. But yeah, speaking of basketball, have you guys seen the film Air that's come out recently about how Nike signed Michael Jordan? I went to watch that in the cinema the other day and thought it was really good. Serve down the tee from RUUD is really good. 30-love. Ghost says LeBron is older than Gandalf the Grey. Cedric says, have you any hidden talents? Singing, rapping, definitely not tennis commentating. But yeah, probably will be worse at singing and rapping. Serve from RUUD goes long. So in play now, into up 4-1 from RUUD. Backhand line from Wolf goes long, goes into the net, sorry. But means RUUD sets up 3 set points in the opener. Can he seal the deal? Serve from RUUD, and he does seal that first set in style. He finishes with an ace, and he takes that first set in pretty quick time, 6-3. And guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to QualityShot. As we approach French Open time, a better place to be for your tennis content. Max says LeBron definitely has longevity. I'll give him that. Yeah, Cedric, hidden talents. Nah. Gotta be honest. Depends on what you mean by talent, right? I can do quite a good football skill called the toe bounce around the world. I think that's pretty kind of hard to do. Maybe that's my talent. Make a decent bolognese, maybe. My friends always say I have a really bendy hand, although it doesn't even look that bendy on camera. I also have really sticky hands. Like I can grab a football like over the top of it, like hold it on like that, even though my hand's not that big. I think that's just because they're sticky. But yeah, Cedric, what about you? Any hidden talents? Jermaine says LeBron has been around forever since he was like 18. Sean says can of worms just opened. Ghost says Michael Jordan. Kids today don't know. No disrespect to Kobe and LeBron, but the GOAT is MJ. Cedric says MJ GOAT. Max says, oh yeah, the movie Air. Chris Tucker is in that movie. Yeah, he was really good in it. He was probably the standout, I thought. Yeah, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Chris Tucker played Jordan. No, he doesn't. He plays one of the Nike executives. Jermaine says, it's amazing how when tennis started, I think it was more grass tournaments, and now it's the shortest season. Yeah, grass is they merely just let us dip our toes into the grass season, don't they? I do love grass season though. In a way, the shortness makes me appreciate it more. Max says Ghost, he doesn't. He plays a character named Howard White. There you go. Arcane 117 says, can you palm a basketball? I haven't tried. Maybe. Serve out wide is miss, so second serve to follow from Wolf. Ghost says Ash is basically the Erling Haaland of tennis streaming. Ghost, that is probably the highest compliment that you could have paid me. Thank you. I'm not sure about that though. Serve into the forehand of RUUD. Good forehand from Wolf, sending RUUD on the run, and he misses. Wait, so if I'm Erling Haaland, Ghost, then who's Fazan? That's what I want to know. Max says, Ash, are you a fan of football? Massive fan of football. Since day one. Serve out wide from Wolf. Approaches the net. But his serve was wide. So he's going to have another go. But yeah, I love football. Played it since I was really young. Football and tennis, they're my two favorite sports. Serve out wide again from Wolf. Backhand return from RUUD. Backhand line from Wolf. 4-1 on the run by RUUD trying to do the Rafa banana shot, but gets it wrong. Eddie Love. Jane says, I bet Ghosty has sticky hands. Cedric says, thinking. Yeah, give it a think. I had to think about it, Cedric. Serve down the tee. Oh, good return from RUUD. Gets good depth on it. Now he goes backhand. Into out forehand now from Wolf. And from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. Backhand from RUUD. Into out again from Wolf. Backhand slice from RUUD. Ooh, just going long. 40 love. Anyone remember that shot from JJ Wolf, the left-handed shot? I just remembered that now. That was awesome. Anyone who hasn't seen that, check it out on YouTube. Co says I'm a hard guy. Smirk emoji, but I prefer grass over clay. Yeah, let me know, guys. What's your favorite surface? Serve down. The tee is long from Wolf. Go says, fake news. I totally watched them this week. Second serve now from Wolf goes long again. Double fault. 40-15. CrossCourt Tennis says, how's the mullet man JJ Wolf playing? Hanging with RUUD in rallies. Wouldn't say so. I'd say it's been fairly comfortable for RUUD. Wolf have been a bit wasteful, but he's closed out that game there with some good serving for the most part. He leads 1-love in the second set. But yeah, been a bit patchy from Wolf so far. Played some good stuff at times, but RUUD has been solid off both wings. Ghost says Fazan is Lewandowski maybe. An absolute bagsman. He's got as good a shot as Lewandowski in football. I'm playing with him later, and looking forward to seeing that swing of the right foot. Serve from RUUD going down the tee, and it's a beautiful ace to get his service game started. 15-love. Cedric says, still thinking. Cedric, take your time. Take your time. No rush. No rush. Max says, I can only imagine how well known the top football players are outside of the US, like Leo Messi, etc. Serve out wide, backhand return. Into out forehand from RUUD. Approaches the net, does not need to do anything because Wolf goes into the net. 30-love. Yeah, I mean, Messi and co, they transcend international borders, those guys. Huge. Yeah, I see the vid of Alcaraz meeting Messi. That was a nice vid. Good return there from Wolf. Backhand now from Wolf is a bit loopy. RUUD going with into out forehand. It's a big one. Wolf. Ooh. Must have been close. Called out, I think. Yeah. 30-15, sorry. Shot of the year. Agreed. Agreed, David. Serve down the tee for one return. The serve is long. Serve out wide. Backhand line from Wolf. Forehand to forehand now. Backhand from Wolf down the line. Oof, good shot. Clips the paint. Into out forehand now from Wolf. Really, really nice play from JJ Wolf there. Seizing the initiative in that point and dictating with the backhand for finishing with the forehand. No chance for RUUD there. Jane says, I like to play on carpet. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've actually, yeah, I haven't played on carpet for a long time. Serve from RUUD to the body of Wolf. Big forehand from RUUD now. Wolf with the forehand of his own. Back at a forehand line from RUUD before a big lob from Wolf. It clips the net, lands in. RUUD with the forehand. Wolf with the pass attempt goes into the net. Bit of a tricky one to commentate over that. But 40-30, RUUD leads. Go says, I'm the Roy Keane of tennis chat. Yeah, that's accurate, to be honest. I can't argue with that one. But you're a wittier Roy Keane, I think. Roy Keane's he's kind of just a hard man, tough guy. I'd say you got more personality, Ghost. Serve down the tee from RUUD is a good one, unreturnable. And he holds, looking fairly untroubled on serve during this match so far, Casper RUUD. 1-1. It's probably hard court. Boring, I know. Each to their own. Jermaine says, I think I like hard the best too because it's neutral. And Arcane says, to play on or to watch? Both, really. I mean, more I was thinking to play on, but eager to know either. Serve from Wolf to the backhand of RUUD. Goes long. 15 love. Max says, I'm okay with clay, but I like grass and hard. I've never played on a real grass court, but my friend said that he has some courts near him that are, so this summer is going to be the first time. And I'm buzzing. David says, that's your chop, Ghost. I remember JJ's lefty winner. Yeah, that was awesome. So cool. I'm getting behind on these comments, aren't I? Serve out wide. Forehand return goes long. 40 love. Good serving so far from Wolf here. Sean says, I like AstroTurf, quite quick, but with a consistent bounce. It is quick. I played on it the other day, and my friend's got an insane slice, so I was struggling big time on the Astro. I think I'm definitely more suited to the clay. But it's fun playing on the Astro. That being said, I play on Astro all the time in football. And if you fall over on that, it's game over. Into the rally at 40 love. Big forehand from Wolf. RUUD on the run with a slice. Forehand now from Wolf. Forehand on the run by RUUD. Wow. What a forehand from Casper RUUD on the run there, going cross court. Wolf looked to have been in total control of that point. But a great angle found by Casper RUUD. Nothing Wolf could do about that. 40-15. Jane loves carpet, huh? Not surprised. What's that supposed to mean? 40-15. Serve down the tee. Back in return from RUUD. Big forehand from Wolf, who's at the net, puts away the volley, and he holds. Better start to this second set for JJ Wolf. 2-1. He leads at the changeover. And guys, if you're enjoying the vid, please remember to drop us a like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all so far for your comments. Really good to see so many of you in the chat. David says, I could imagine you wouldn't want to be in a goal for a Fazan Thunderbolt. Casualties. Thankfully, I'm on his team quite a lot because otherwise, yeah, I'm getting out of the way of that. It's like a tradition that Fazan shoots from kickoff. And yeah, hide everyone you know and love. KC says, hey all. Hey KC. Ghost says, real bowlers play tennis on crushed truffles. Okay. Oh, I missed this comment from Max. Ash, have you watched the series Ted Lasso? It's about a show about Ted who is hired to coach an English soccer team. Jade, Max, I love that show. I only started watching it about 2 weeks ago, but it's so good. It's honestly one of my favorite shows. Absolutely love it. I don't know whether it's I mean, I love football, so I guess it is up my street. But then also, I know just the characters, the comedy. It's set in Richmond as well, which is near where my grandma lives. So I used to go there all the time when I was younger. And so, like, I recognize all the settings and stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, I love that show. So about wide from RUUD. Into out forehand now from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. Into in forehand goes RUUD. And goes down the line, does Wolf before RUUD slices into the net. It's a good switch up there from Wolf. And where was I with the comments? Casey says, lol, Max, my partner loves that show. So good. David says, more slidable than Crush Prig. Assume that's in reference to the crushed truffles. Into the rally here. Oh, fantastic forehand from RUUD into the open court. 15-all. Max says, we're not sure how far Coco will reach in singles in of RG. I hope she can do well. Me too. I think she's she does feel pretty comfortable out there in Paris. Great serve down the tee, out wide, sorry, from RUUD. It's an ace. 30-15. I'd back Coco to do quite well. Obviously, she was pretty unlucky last year. Serve to the backhand of Wolf, who spoons it up but lands safely in. Forehand from RUUD and from Wolf and from RUUD. Backhand cross now from Wolf. Big into it in forehand from Casper. RUUD puts it away. 40-15. I think RUUD's finding a lot of joy right now going to the backhand of Wolf, and then he's able to really whip that forehand, create some good angles, and Wolf struggling to do much about that. Serve down the tee, backhand return from Wolf. Big forehand again from RUUD, and that's really working for him right now, that forehand. He holds 2 in the second set. Who says Jane plays like ADF on her pack. Max says, Casey, I've never watched that show. I do remember seeing advertisements of that show before. I don't know why that was that hard to say that word. Watch it, Max. I highly recommend it. And Go says Ibrahimovic then. Yeah, maybe he's a Zlatan. Serve from Wolf out wide. Forehand slice from RUUD. Forehand from Wolf. Overhead opportunity. Puts it away. 15-love. Cedric says, Ghost, now you're better than Roy. Cantona. And Casey says, me too, Max, rooting for Coco. Jermaine says, I hope Coco at least makes second week, but I think it might be tough for her this year. I think it will be tough given the caliber of players right now going into Roland Garros. But Coco's capable of causing damage at Roland Garros. Previous finalist. Don't think she's shy of the big stage. Into the rally. Forehand to forehand. Into in goes Wolf. Nice change up there. 30-love. KC says, I've only tried Astro and hard. Go says, Imo Coco needs to step back from doubles and focus on singles. I really think it's undermining her progress. Yeah, that's a take I fully agree with, to be honest, Ghost. She's got a good record in doubles, but yeah, she's still very committed to it. And she seemed to really enjoy it, but maybe for the benefit of her singles career, it is necessary. Great serve out wide from Wolf there. It's an ace. 40-love. Max says, Jermaine, you're right. There's a lot of competition now in the WTA. Coco needs to be on her A game. Damn straight she does. Great serve again, this time down the tee from Wolf. And he is he's moving a lot better in these service games in the second set, playing with much more freedom. He leads 3-2. KC says, Coco must have had some good wins at last year's RG. You did. Jermaine says, yeah, Coco going to have to do something different because cat's out the bag on her forehand. Cedric says, has a talent of walking into spider webs. Arcane says, Bolter lost qualifying. Oh, did she? I was checking the score, yeah. It's a shame. The Brits struggling. Just asked Jermaine, can she get a better forehand? No comment, says Jane. With Raducanu out, the British women are suffering for some tennis talent. Yup. Casey says, hand pink waving ash. Is that goodbye? Jermaine says, hope she can. She's got time on her side to work on it, but I think her ranking will eventually fall out until she addresses it. It says, Ted Lasso is very cute. However, as an American, they're really being generous about football coaches. Those dudes are not the best of us. Max says, Ghost, I hope Emma can get back to playing in the courts, but no pressure on her. Yeah, I think she's seems to me like, just seeing on social media, seems to be she's enjoying some time away from the game, to be honest. But I hope she is back sooner rather than later. Still got a lot to give in her tennis career. Good combination there from RUUD, just dictating with the forehand before putting it away. 15 love. Which means it's me too, buddy. Okay, says that's right. I read that the wrist surgery was successful, so it's just a matter of time. Serve out wide is missed by Casper RUUD. Serve now to the backhand of Wolf. Great return. Forehand on the run by RUUD. Wolf going forehand cross. And RUUD going forehand line. Backhand cross from Wolf. Backhand slice from RUUD. Into out forehand from Wolf. Backhand cross from RUUD. Into in from Wolf. Hits the net. But this is better from Wolf. Even if he is fairly loved down here, I think he's playing with a lot more freedom. David says, I don't think Coco was doing great before Roland Garros last year, so I can still hope. And that's a good point. Sometimes form goes out the window, as KC says here. You really never know at the Grand Slams. Serve out wide from RUUD is missed. Second serve. And it says, hi, David and Ghosty. Max says, I still think Novak is going to win Roland Garros, but I want someone new to win it. Serve to the body of Wolf. Into in forehand from RUUD. Forehand cross from Wolf. Backhand slice now from Wolf. Forehand from RUUD. Forehand from Wolf. And from RUUD. Backhand looped up by Wolf. RUUD with the forehand. Wolf with the backhand. RUUD can't do anything with the volley. It's a big pump of the fist from JJ Wolf. He's earned that point. 30-15. And as Jermaine says, part of what I like about Grand Slams. Agreed. And says, I really hope Novak won't win RG. And David said, thoughts on Ostapenko being number 4 power rankings manner. Max says, thank you for the show recommendation. You won't regret it, Max. Serve out wide from RUUD. Great serve. 40-15. Okay, so is Fed hanging about at this thing? Oh, good question. I don't know. I'm sure you guys saw him at the F1 recently. The guy has too much swag. Just the coolest guy there, and there's a lot of cool people there. Serve to the forehand of Wolf. Oh, brutal return from JJ Wolf off the second serve by RUUD. Giving it the treatment it deserved there. 40-30. So this game is still got a bit of life in it. Let's see. It goes out wide. Good serve. Is it? No, it's just wide. Big second serve coming up here now. Serve from RUUD. Goes wide again. Backhand return from Wolf. Big forehand from RUUD. Great point construction there. I think he's identified that backhand is his route to victory, targeting the backhand of Wolf. Wolf should just play a left-handed forehand, you know. Manna says, David, seems right she can win Roland Garros. She's already done that. He says, yeah, Jermaine, that's the trouble with those of us who follow all the tournaments. Coco should ditch the doubles or the singles. Joe says, I love Ostapenko and she's won the French Open before. Indeed she has. David says doubles does not hurt her singles. She's a top 10 singles and doubles like Pegula. Into the rally. Forehand from Wolf just missed. Going big with it. Also, just from a sense, you know, Coco's still very young, and I think she really does enjoy her doubles with Pegula. And yeah, as David says, doing well on both fronts. So you can see both sides of the coin really there. But to the rally here. Good forehand down the line from Wolf. Backhand slice from RUUD's decent to reset the point though. Scampering now though is RUUD, and Wolf approaches the net. Good decision making. Puts away the volley. 15-all. Sean says, I played on grass twice. It's really nice underfoot, but it makes you have to learn a good slice with the low bounces. Okay, yeah, because that's something I don't really have. But something I'd like to develop. So yeah, going to try play on more grass over summer. Very true, says David. Man, it says, David, the only reason that Coco's top 10 in the singles is that RG final. Big serve from Wolf. Big forehand as well. RUUD with the backhand. Wolf not in position to execute the backhand volley there. Quite high. Didn't do enough with the forehand approach, to be honest. Not happy with that. 15-30 is this RUUD's little opening in the second set. Anna says she didn't do much this year. Pegula did. That she did. Serve down the tee. Form return from RUUD. Wolf with the forehand, puts it away. Good response there. 30-all. Ghost says Ostapenko is the Luis Suarez of the WTA. I agree with that one as well. David says that's so disrespectful to Luis Suarez. I think it's more for the controversial moments. No, I still remember that one with Naomi Brody and the Ball Kid. That was a saga and a half. That into the rally, backhand slice from RUUD into the net. 40-30. And it says Kuda, Pedoza, Penko, and Sakari can have a good run at RG. Yeah, guys, when's Sakari going to win a Grand Slam? Maybe on the hard courts? I kind of hope she'd have won by now. Jane says Klaverdev is going to win RG. Now this I can get behind. Klaverdev. Serve out wide. Forehand return from RUUD. Forehand from Wolf. Backhand slice from RUUD. Big forehand from Wolf, and he closes out that game in style. Very good from JJ Wolf on the forehand there for 3. Mana says Jane, please no. And it's still sore from the Rome final. Mana says no ghost. I'm sore since the semis. He says I thought Holger was going to win in Rome, if I'm being honest. Me too, actually. It was my pick. And David says, well, yeah, I think everyone did. It was a big shock. All credit to Medi. Hope Wolf can surprise with the win. Well, he's playing a good set, Ivan, so far. Much improved. Jermaine says Sakari is the biggest underachiever. And it says, well, Ash Coco is still very young, but she is 5 years on the tour already. Didn't make much besides that RG final last year. Fair point. Fair point. Very much burst onto the scene, didn't she? But yes, could argue that she is pretty experienced. Max says, David, I can see that. Ostapenko is due for another deep run at RG, says Jermaine. Sean says Coco needs more pop on her shots if she's to be a serial winner. Max says, I don't think Medi can beat Carlos on the clay courts. David says Ostapenko bit Naomi Brody and the Ball Kid. Did I say she bit them? Oh, I got it. I got it. See, I'm not as witty as you guys. Oh, a bit slow, a bit slow. I'll get there one day. More live streams I do, I think I'll catch up. Serve in to the net, lands on the other side safely. So let first serve. And Ghost says, RUUD is having a lot of success off JJ's second serve. Definitely a vulnerability for Wolf. Yeah, for sure. Into the rally here. Big into out forehand from RUUD, backhand into the net from Wolf. Max says, I need to watch more highlights of football player Kylian Mbappe. Speed, Max, that's all I say. He's rapid. And he's been very good at scoring goals as well. And it says, "Lol, Ash, you hit the ball, kid, with your rackets," in that British accent. I only realized recently, or only found out recently, that Naomi Brody and Liam Brody are siblings. You guys probably already knew that for ages, but I've just embarrassed myself again. Ooh, great forehand. Cross court from Wolf. Goes to Sakura is never going to win a Grand Slam, and that pains me to say. She just collapses in the quarters and semis. Sakura is the queen of semis, says Max. Jermaine says, I don't understand that about Sakura. Good forehand from RUUD, approaches the net. Backhand pass attempted by Wolf, goes well wide. 30-15. Cedric says, David is the Pavarotti of tennis streaming. I agree with that. Ghost says, I really dig Sakura. It's heartbreaking. Dave says, I'll definitely take that, Cedric. Thanks a lot. That is a high compliment. So if David's the Pavarotti, then what's Fazan? Again, I asked that question. Serve down the tee. Forehand return. It goes long from Wolf. 40-15. Is Fazan like, I don't know, the Flow Rider of tennis streaming? Fazan is the provolone of tennis streaming. That's a violation, to be honest. Serve out wide. It's missed. Second serve for Wolf to look at. Serve down the tee. Backhand return from Wolf into the net. Game RUUD. So 4-all in the second set. This one's pretty finely poised. Max says Cedric's hidden talent is possibly being a dancer, like Footloose. Yeah, Cedric, you didn't return. To us with your answer. Chris says, "Joke bizarre, don't hate me." I don't know if he's seeing this. Maybe we'll catch up later. Cedric says, Max, you found me out. Chris says, is Mbappe faster than Haaland? I think so, yeah. I think so. Although Haaland's quick for his size. Serve down the tee from Wolf, approaches the net. Forehand down the line, nicely done. 15 love. And it says, it's a mental thing. Agreed. Joe says, Liam Brody just won the second set against Nava in the qualies. He's one set away from the first round. Go on, Liam. Do it for the Brits. Serve down the tee. Forehand return from RUUD. Forehand from Wolf. Into out forehand from Wolf again. Backhand from RUUD. Into in now goes Wolf. Forehand on the run by RUUD goes long. 30 love. And it says made 27 semi. Oh my goodness me. Okay, I didn't realize it was that big a number. 28, sorry. 28. 6 finals. 1-1. Yeah, it's not a great look, is it? So about wide. Oof. Did that go into the crowd? That was some angle from Wolf on that serve. No chance for Casper RUUD. 40 love. Serve down the tee is missed. David says, crazy that Sakura has one title from 7 years. How does she keep her ranking so high? Just mental. That is crazy. I didn't realize that it was that was a statistic, but that is nuts. Serve out wide. Backhand return. Into and forehand. Oh, great forehand from JJ Wolf. He's playing some good stuff this set. Big hitting at times, and he has that scoreboard pressure. 5-4. Guys, if you're enjoying the vid, please remember to drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. It really does mean a lot. And thank you to those who have tuned in already. And it says, David, she's a great player until the semis. Can't argue with that. Jermaine says, that must be difficult mentally, for real. Zachary might need Iga's psych. Cedric says, Fazan is the Snoop Dogg of tennis streaming. Is there anyone comparable to Zachary's record on the ATP? Yeah, let me know, guys. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but let me know. It's a good question. Jermaine says most of Zachary's points probably at WTA finals. Joe says Holland is like a character out of Harry Potter. I feel like Hagrid would be feeding him raw fish in the forest around Hogwarts. Again, I can visualize it. Ghost, you have this uncanny way of being extremely emotive and descriptive. Yeah, Ghost, violation. Did they say that in America? Because I feel like people are saying that a lot in London. David says, it's so bizarre, Cedric, because you think she'd be over the hump and be winning titles regularly after winning. But no, just same old, same old. Serve from RUUD out wide, and it's an ace to start us off. 15 love. And it says, yeah, that's harsh. Zachary does stay healthy. That's a big part of her ranking. She's so seldom down and out. Good point from Ghost there. Serve from RUUD into the net. Says Casper needs to keep winning his games on his serve. He does. So far, Wolf's really struggled to make any inroads on Casper's serve, in fairness. And see again, Wolf there, wasteful with the forehand, this time going well long. And it's saying, sure, maybe Steph. He's 9 and 17. Yeah, which isn't great, but David says he's won multiple Masters, though. Into the rally here. Backhand from Wolf and forehand from RUUD. Same again here. Backhand to forehand. They continue. Now, RUUD hooks the forehand wide. 30-15. Sean says, that's a good one, Manna. I made it to a couple Grand Slam finals. Sean says, they dated as well, I think. Did they? Go says, no, we don't. I'm going to adopt violation in my regular discourse now. See, that's the beauty of this international community. All our dialects are evolving through our shared moments. Big forehand return from Wolf. RUUD with the forehand of his own into the open court. And gets us to 40-15. Max says, I would have never thought of Lorenzo Musetti beating Novak, specifically in Monte Carlo. But Musetti, you know, at the French Open against Novak, wasn't a million miles away, was he? That would have been it was 2 sets up, right? Against the Novak. But Musetti's very much building developing a good rate, I'd say, Musetti. Big things to come still for him. 5-all then, guys. Wolf starts us off with a massive ace down the tee. 15 love. Goes says Wolf is doing that thing Rune did in Rome. Exaggerated deep topspin loopers, then wait for a chance to send a missile winner. Very true. Wild serve there from Wolf, goes long. Serve out wide now, in forehand from RUUD. Great return. Finds the line. Brilliant. Yes, Massetti was 2 sets up, couldn't keep the momentum to win the third set. And I think that's, it's the physicality, those 5 setters at Roland Garros, which makes calling this one hard. A lot of people racking their brain over who's going to win. And often it's been said that it's in the 5 setters where Novak shows his class and grit and endurance. But be interesting really to see out the other guys who can deal with the 5 sets as good as the big 3 have traditionally done. David says those latter 2 finals in 2022 were big losses. Sheriff in that final was such a gimme, and she gave it away. Also a Masters final against someone else who has never won a Masters and also was on 1 title. Sean says JJ Wolf is a great name. It is a fantastic name. Almost as good as Tennis Sangren. But yeah, that's a cool name. Serve out wide. Missed. Second serve for the man with the second greatest name in tennis. Goes to the backhand of RUUD. Into out forehand. Backhand cross from RUUD. Into out forehand again from Wolf. And he hits the net. 2 break points for Casper RUUD. Is this the chance he needed? The one chance he needed? Are we about to see a crucial break? Go says both RUUD and Wolf with 6 aces apiece. Good spot from Ghosty. Two break points for the Norwegian. Serve out wide from Wolf. Is wide. Second serve. Goes down the tee. RUUD runs around it, goes with the forehand. Big forehand from Wolf. Approaches the net. Overhead from Wolf. Backhand from RUUD. Wolf with the backhand volley. RUUD passes in with the backhand and he does break. A crucial break, you have to say. Means he'll serve for the match. And Wolf, who had raised his game this set so far, may have just lost it in the big moment. RUUD pounces. And he's 1 game away. David says Maria takes it pretty badly, I think, watching break point. Yeah, that was definitely evident in break point. Max says Ghost with the stars. Max says, let's hope JJ is hungry like the wolf. Or Ghost with the stats. Got you. It says, love that song, Max. And it says, her loss to Trevisan this year was the oddest after her losing to Radu. Can't do in US Open. Oh, yeah. I'm on hunt. I'm after you, says David. Look at us just vibing with each other in the comments. Cedric says, not as good as ADF. Wait, is that right? That's a cool name too. Davidovich Fukina. He says, I need to listen to that song again, David. What song is it? Hungry like Duran Duran. Oh, this was my mum's favorite. Duran Duran. Serve out down the tee, sorry. Oh, then RUUD missing an easy forehand. Love 15. Duran Duran. He says, Ali Alejandro. The Fekina. Yeah, that's a good one. Love 15 then. RUUD going out wide, backhand return from Wolf. Backhand line from RUUD. Forehand line from Wolf. Backhand slice from RUUD. Into out forehand now from Wolf. Backhand slice again from RUUD. Wolf going into in now. Forehand down the line from RUUD. Just reset now to the middle before a massive forehand from RUUD. That's a big point from the Norwegian. Wolf there just giving a bit too much height and length, and dispatches it in style, does Casper RUUD. 15-all. Serve into the net. Second serve from RUUD goes to the backhand of Wolf. Good depth on the return. RUUD going wide. 15-30. Max says, Duran Duran also did a song for the James Bond movies. Which song? And which movie? Rune's full name is Pretty Badass. Serve down the tee from RUUD. Is it in? Must have been close. Yeah, just in. 30-all. Big point here now. Match point or break point. Serve is missed by RUUD. Second serve. Second serve to the backhand of Wolf, who really steps into it. Backhand line from Wolf. RUUD on the run with the forehand. Drop shot from Wolf. Wow, that is quality from JJ Wolf. Brilliant, brilliant play. Super aggressive there, stepping in on the second serve. And then a great bit of touch. No chance at all for Casper RUUD there. Haven't really seen drop shot, either player going to the drop shot, but there, a moment of magic from JJ Wolf. Break point here. Serve into the net. Second serve. Break point down Casper RUUD. Is there another twist in the tail? Serve from RUUD to the backhand of Wolf. Great second serve. And RUUD puts away the forehand into the open court. Great response from the Norwegian. David says, well, just see in my subscriptions. Apparently, Ema was disqualified from a match earlier. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed his racket. Ghost says, and the umpire's chair. Ghost says, list of the potential names for my kid. Ace Claymaster, Smash Line Painter, or simply Slice. Serve down the tee. Backhand return from Wolf with good depth on it. Wolf now with a forehand down the line. RUUD on the run. Misses. Another break point for Wolf. I like Smash Line Painter. Ghost. Rune's full name is Badass. I agree. Amanda says, David, why am I not surprised? Serve down the tee. Forehand return from Wolf, and RUUD. Why do I keep saying RUUD? RUUD goes into the tram lines. Does he? Oh, my mistake. Blunder from me. He's gone long, had Wolf, so we're at deuce. Serve is missed. Second serve for RUUD goes to the body of Wolf. Swing and a miss. Absolutely wild from JJ Wolf there. Just needed a bit of composure, really. And it's presented RUUD with match points. What could have been for JJ Wolf? Chance for the Norwegian to book his place in the next round. First serve is long. Second serve to follow. RUUD goes long again. Double fault on match point. Casper. David says he seems like a nice guy, to be honest, man. I don't know what he did. Just passionate. Tennis does crazy things to you. Serve from RUUD, good one down the tee, and Wolf goes long with the return. So another match point. Tim says James Bond, Duran, A View to Kill. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Tim. That's a Roger Moore one, no? Maybe I'm wrong. They all have very similar names, don't they? Serve from RUUD, out wide. Backhand return from Wolf. Backhand cross from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. Into out forehand now from RUUD. Forehand line from RUUD. Backhand cross from Wolf. RUUD going forehand into out. Does it in style. He takes the win against JJ Wolf here in Geneva. The two-time champ is on a hunt for a third, ladies and gents. He beats JJ Wolf 6-3, 7-5. And JJ Wolf, who had chances in that final service game of Casper RUUD, unable to convert any of them. RUUD hung in there and got the job done, got over the line. And is he, ladies and gents, is Casper RUUD hitting form right when it matters ahead of the French Open? David says, I couldn't finish A View to Kill, to be honest. More era got pretty weak. Yeah, they were definitely one of my favorites. For me, it was the Connery. I like the Timothy Dalton ones, actually. And then the Daniel Craig ones, too. Arcane says, you guys need sound effects. Arcane says, they're not Cam. Tim says, you bets. Fazan in the chat says, like and subscribe, peeps. Indeed, guys, please drop us a like if you enjoyed this play-by-play comms. Arcane says, man, it's not a Cam thing, though. Most streamers have it. And Fazan says, any super chat / PayPal donations will go to Ash. It's true. MJ says, hi, guys. Not a complaint, just a suggestion, says Arcane. It's on the long to-do list, says Fazan. Watch the space, Arcane. Sorry, Fazan, saving the donations for the slam. Not a problem. Don't worry, man. MJ says, did I miss anything? Casper RUUD doing his thing. MJ says, I was napping. My left eye is a little better. That's good. Naps can do wonderful things for the human eye. JJ's power is wasted on clay. Agree with that. Come on, JJ, fight. RUUD just has so little winning form right now, these big moments, even that Estoril final. This could get nervy. A bit behind on the comments. Am I? Says, go on, Casper. Who's going to be the next James Bond? Your guess is as good as mine at this point, Sean. I thought it was going to be Idris Elba. I thought that was rumoured a while ago. Micah Richards, maybe? Anyone get that reference? Tim says, pretty good showing from Wolf, though. Agreed, second set. He definitely came out to play. And still a young guy. Still a lot to give, a lot of talent there. We'll see what he can do for the rest of the year. This is GG. Max said, I wish this match would last longer for Ash to commentate longer. That's nice of you, Max. Well, I'm sure I'll be back soon. We're an ever-expanding commentary team, so hopefully plenty more live streams coming your way. Max says, thank you, Ash. Thank you, Max, for all your comments. Really appreciate it. MJ says, thanks, Ash. Thank you, MJ, as always. Good to see you and enjoy your slumber, your sleep. David says, Timothy Dalton is great. I'm glad you agree. And Jane says, thanks, Ash. Cedric says, Ash enjoyed. Good to hear, Cedric. Me too. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And hopefully see you back soon for another live stream. All right, guys, I am going to get out of your way. I'm playing football with Fazan later, so got to make sure I'm there on time. And I'm sure I'll see you guys very soon for another live stream. But in the meantime, please make sure you've liked the vid and you're subscribed to QualityShot if you're not already. It's a very wise decision, in my humble opinion. Jerome says, peace. Peace, Jerome. Good to see you. Thank you guys very much, and see you real soon for another live stream at QualityShot. Bye-bye, guys.
All I want,